This training video is what happens if you've been acquiring nutcracker horizontal effects and putting them into a pixel plane into HLS. They worked if you really bastardize HLS. The problem is if you're doing it that way, you're not going to be able to keep up with changes in progression. HLS has been revised to allow you to say that you've got a bad, when I say bad, meaning that Nutcracker has changed the export format on an effect that you have. And so let me explain and go on a little bit more. Okay, there's a new capability within HLS. You come up here to the pixel plane and it says test external pixel plane effect. This allows you to test any pixel plane effect and see if it meets the original specification that Nutcracker and HLS had for exporting effects. Okay, let me show you one that works. This particular effect I created today, it's a 50 by 50, and it is a vertical matrix effect, and it is vertical test right here. And we can all get a cup of coffee while we import this. Importing Nutcracker effects, there's a lot of text processing that needs to go on. So there it is. If you notice, we've got 3 bars, red on top of green, on top of blue, and we can come over here, and this next left, and next right, that's the frame counter, and this little number here in the middle is the frame count. So if we count next right, we're actually going through the frames, and you'll see that the text bars are going up. Okay, that's the way it should be working. This is a correct effect for a megatree or a vertical matrix. Now, I went into Nutcracker. Oh, wrong one. Went into Nutcracker and I made, we'll do another 50-50 here. I made a horizontal matrix. Same thing. Here it is here. Now when this one opens, you're going to notice it's on its head and backwards. And this is what's happening to a lot of people, and I can understand the frustration. If you notice, it does not look red on top of green on top of blue moving upwards. If we go forward on this, you'll notice it goes sideways. It doesn't go upwards. That's fine. I guess if you're having bars, you just switch the bars around. If you're trying to display text, that's terrible because you can't see any text. So what have we done? Come over to pixel plane. Let's do that same one again. So this is a test to see if you see this fix NC issue? If you check that, we're going to process that NC effect differently. Okay? So if we come up here and we do this same effect now, but now we're saying, hey, we're aware that this is a improperly formatted Nutcracker effect. So let's see what it looks like now. We're going to do some internal processing to it. Hopefully we're going to fix it. Hey, there it is. It's red on top of green on top of blue. And if we move forward, it does exactly what it's supposed to be. Okay? So let me show you. This is a user that's been pulling his hair out. And I've got several users that have left notes on the forum says, hey, since you did all this nice pixel plane stuff, we don't want to use it because all our Nutcracker effects look terrible. They don't work. Well, this is what you're going to do. Okay? So let me show you. This happens to be text. This happens to be a 128 by 16 matrix. And it's called 10-second tune. And that's what this guy is right here. Okay? When she pops up, you got black. Okay? Now as we scroll through, you should be getting some text moving across. And as you see, you got a bunch of garbage. Okay? And if we do a preview of this, let's do a preview. So you folks that have upgraded but refuse to move to the latest because all your nutcracker effects are goofy, I'll show you how to fix them. So I'm going to slow this audio down to quarter speed so you can see it move, okay? Here we go. Now that's his text matrix, and as you can see, this is an issue. That does not look like what it's supposed to look like. Okay? So let us stop it now. Let us get back out. And here's one of the latest changes besides having that pixel plane up there so you can see it. We got to wait for the unformatting of the nutcracker effects here. I'm pondering a way to make that go faster for you. So let me just show you this again if we looked at it here, just to be able to validate that my tester will work for you. Now we're going to say fix that nutcracker effect. And we're going to come down here and we're going to take the 10-second tune and we'll get up on the screen here. Let's get a cup of coffee. There's the screen. Now we do text right, and lo and behold, we got text. Okay, and it comes marching right across. Well, Joe, that's really nice if you're using that thing there, but I've got effects in my sequence. How do I fix those? Hold the cursor over it, right click, do a modify this effect. Come down here and say fix nutcracker issue with H matrix effects. Click that. Hit OK. Now, let's go look at that preview again. Let's get a cup of coffee while we process these nutcracker effects. These are they're humongous size text with a bunch of numbers. And after I've been seeing how long this takes, I'm going to ponder on a way to see what we can do to change that, okay? So here we go. And there we go. We now have a misformatted nutcracker horizontal matrix effect properly playing in HLS, both in preview and shipping out your horizontal matrix lights. I hope you enjoy, and I think we have finally got this thing put to bed. Have a nice one. Christmas is coming up soon.